Every time I post on YouTube, I get at least one comment about Melanie Martinez and wanting me to cover the situation again. And I did say I was going to do it. However, the problem is my mental health is really bad. Like, we're talking, I eat food and it turns to sand in my mouth. I'm not even salivating. Something absolutely terrible happened to me that I am afraid to talk about. Like, I'm so anxious I can't think straight. So there's no way I will be able to make the video as long as I am in this state. And if I tried to make a video while in this state, I would be a major jerk, which I think we can all agree is a big factor in why the 2-hour deep dive is not being received as well now as it was back then. People were okay with that back then because Timothy Heller was also acting like a jerk. So now that she is not, and she's changed her tune, now I look bad. Which is fine. I've gotten to the point where I really do not care if people like me or not. I honestly don't. But like I said, I can't make a good video as long as I'm in this state. So what I am planning on doing is starting a Kickstarter for $100,000, and that will be enough to get me out of the situation I am in. I know I don't like asking for money, but you know what? She's famous now. I mean, she was kind of famous back then too, but now she's like super famous. So it's a lot of work, a lot of work. And I'm actually having problems at my day job because of all the stress I am under. Like, even standing up at my window to record this video is agonizing. Now, you may say, why a Kickstarter? Why not start a GoFundMe or something like that? Well, first of all, you can't use GoFundMe if you're giving something in exchange. It's against their terms. And secondly, this is gonna be an all or nothing thing for me. If I do not earn enough money to get out of the situation I'm in, I don't even want to do it. I just have no interest in this case anymore. And because of this, a lot of people think, oh, you hate Melanie now, you switched up. No, I still have the same opinions. Now, some of the math is a little different, but I've come to the same conclusion. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be very draining work. I'm going to be constantly misunderstood. A lot of people will not be receptive to the message and will take my words and turn them around. I know how people are. I mean, one creator even cropped my argument and made it sound like I was saying something I didn't say, and people believed him. Now that I think of it, there's literally no reason I should have to stand up to make this video. Oh, I forgot my hands were shaky. Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed Timothy Heller supporters that are just using the situation as an excuse to send me harassment, telling me I deserve, again, and making fun of my triggers, making fun of me for getting assaulted. Yeah, that's life. No, actually, we're using this filter. So if you're wondering why I stopped making Melanie content, it was just pretty much just because, like, I just didn't vibe with portals as much, The album I've been obsessed with is Dysania by Alita. But, my beliefs are unwavering. I very strongly believe everyone has a right to defense. I believe in innocent until proven guilty, and the reason I believe that is because I am a victim, and I have seen far too many abusers claiming to be the victim. And I don't want to live in a world where, I mean, I'm not saying Timothy abused Melanie, don't put words in my mouth. I am saying, just trust me on this. The thing is, it should have never been believe everyone you hear. That's never a good thing. It should be believe the people you know. Believe your mom, your sister, your daughter, your cousin, your friends. Believe them when they come to you about this. But if there is something to be gained, revenge, money, then you may want to consider just thinking about it. Neutrality is always an option. It is. I am not neutral on this at least, because of the things I have seen Timothy say before she deleted her socials. You see, that video I made, you gotta understand, the reason it's 2 hours and whatever minutes long is because there was so much stuff that I had to end the video at some point, and it was taking forever, and I was going, I just wanted to stop somewhere, It is actually very hard for me to talk about rape, and between now and that video, I was once again essayed. It took me a really long time to come to terms with it. I'm still coming to terms with it. It wasn't just once, it was over and over and over. But if you ask him, he'll say I was the bad one. And honestly, even doing a Kickstarter campaign feels like a lot of work. And let me tell you, ladies, the only reason that your ex can't just say, oh, she essayed me. The reason he can't do that is because nobody believes male assault victims. It's not because lying about SA does not happen. Because it does, and the statistic of 98%, that is a fake statistic. And even so, that's like thousands of people. Even if it's only 2% are lying, that's thousands of people. I need y'all to understand these things. Also, don't harass Timothy. It's really obnoxious. Don't harass anybody. Nobody deserves to be harassed. But yeah, if you are, whether you're on Melanie's side or you're neutral and just want to hear another side to the story or that sort of thing, you can consider giving me a follow. I might check myself into a hospital before I start this campaign. And I do hate that I have to ask for money to do this, but on the one hand, it is work, and it's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. Anybody who knows me knows that I really hate asking for money. But, at the same time, if I'm doing labor, I'm in a kind of a different position than I was before. Because before, I didn't have a job. YouTube was my only job. Now I have an actual job. And I have to make money. Oh, and another reason I'm doing a Kickstarter, all or nothing, is because, I will lose my insurance. And, if I get, $500 or something, it pushes me a little over and I can't do anything with it and I can't fix my problems, that would be hilarious. I think I'd just die at that point. I would just die. This is, the worst birthday of my life. No scene there could still be, looking like a side piece of 33. Oh, and if you're wondering what happened that's got me so upset, I'm scared to talk about it publicly. And I'm scared to go to the police. It's not about my ex, it's something worse. But yeah, now that Melanie's super famous, maybe someone at Atlantic will, take mercy on my pitiful soul. Look at me bedrotting on my birthday. Blessed be... I can't say the word. I just need to learn how to crow squawk.